Hi guys, it's Paper Cranes here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you haven't been to my channel before. I never say that, so I should probably say that sometimes. But yes, welcome everyone. And yeah, well, today I'm going to talk about um, my understanding of reactive depression and chemical or biological depression. I don't really know the correct term for that. Probably should, sorry about that. So this topic actually came up when I was sitting in my psychology class. This girl in my class, she has like a chemical depression thing and she's on medication, and she said there's a difference between situational depression, aka reactive depression, and like biological depression. And I really became interested as soon as she said that, because it's like I really discovered something about me in that very moment that she said that, because I feel as if I feel sad when something bad happens or when I'm in a certain situation that makes me feel sad. So I actually went to the psychologist this morning and I told her about this. I said, hey, I don't think I have a chemical thing problem in my brain. Um, because the moment she said that, I feel like I finally figured out what, reasons to why I feel like I feel sometimes. And a few years ago, I used to feel as if I was sad for no reason. And now when I look back, I feel like there really was a reason, and even like being alone was a big factor, even though it was constant, so I couldn't really tell if it was a thing. But now I know that it is a thing, and it definitely caused a lot of it, and it still does a lot. I really don't like being alone, I guess. So now I should probably say, a bit of what these two things that I'm talking about. So reactive is when you react to a situation which causes depression, basically. So it starts off with, I guess, stress or anxious feelings, which can then develop into something more. So, for example, a loss of a significant relationship, that can definitely trigger something massive. And with the chemical one, it's when there is a decrease in dopamine in your brain. And dopamine is basically a neurotransmitter that makes you feel happy. And when there's a decrease in that, there becomes an imbalance in your brain. So then you feel it basically affects your emotions, which can also lead to major problems, mental health problems. So I feel like once you know this stuff, once you really learn it, it helps a lot, especially if you don't really talk to people much. If you learn what's going on, I feel like you can overpower it. I can't speak today. And you can control it a lot more because you know what's causing it. And if you know what's causing it, you know how to fix it, sort of thing. So, yeah. If you're still in school and you're watching this and you haven't done year 11 or 12, or if you're going to do year 12, I highly suggest doing psychology. If you're a bit like me or got mental health issues or whatever, psychology is the best thing ever, because you can actually learn so much about yourself. And I feel like once you learn so much about yourself in that aspect, you can then go and help more people properly, and you can actually understand what they're going through and not just judge them and think that they're looking for attention or something like that. You can actually know what you're talking about and go out and use it. And I'm not saying I know everything, because I definitely don't, but I must say that I did do pretty well at psychology, and I love it a lot. I have a very big passion for it, so it's always going to be a part of my life, I guess. So in my case, with the whole reactive part, I feel like I can, in the last 2 months of going to the psychologist and doing my mental health part in psychology, that's the last unit we did, I feel like I know myself a lot more, and I can actually figure out what makes me happy and how I can prevent myself from falling into that state of mind. But sometimes this is the part where I struggle most, where I can't help but get in that state of mind, and then for some reason I can't get out of it because I don't want to. So I don't know what to do in that sense. But when I'm like this, there's still like a little part of me which I can control. But when I just fall over the edge, or something dramatic happens, or traumatizing, or something like that, my mind says that I want to be in that state, and then it won't let me out of it. And then that really affects me getting better, because then I can't get out of it. Like, it takes a lot of time. Like, it's almost like I have to go through it to get out of it, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe one day I'll learn about that a bit more, and I'll be able to get out of that too. And I'll probably make a video about it, I don't know. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. I hope it helps someone out there. You learned something. And if you have any comments for me, or like any facts that I got wrong, feel free to put it down in the comments, and I'll surely reply, because I always do. And yeah, may you all have a lovely day, and all smile till your cheeks hurt, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!